Hi, everyone, welcome back to the channel where I find resource stocks that have the potential to multiply your wealth. Alamos Gold is my number one ranked gold producer. They pretty much check all the boxes. They have three producing assets. The Island Gold and Magino Complex is one of their producing mines in Canada. A second one is the Young Davidson mine, also in Canada. And the third is the Mulatos district in Mexico. Alamos has a very clear growth path to increase cash flow and production that is amazingly fully funded. So, no plans to take on any debt or issue shares to grow the company. Also, what is even more impressive is their all in sustaining costs are actually coming down from an already low number. The company also has an extremely successful history of increasing production, increasing cash flow, and even expanding the company's mining reserves despite depletion through production. We will look at their present and future production profile and all in sustaining costs. In this chart, the bars are the company's production of gold in ounces. Production of gold is set to increase from about 605,000 ounces in 2025 to about 700,000 ounces in 2027, an increase of about 24%. The target of long-term production is set at 59% higher at 900,000 ounces per year. The line is the company's all-in sustaining costs per ounce of gold. These costs are even coming down 10% from 1,300 in 2024 to 1175 in 2027. This is really remarkable because almost all major producing gold companies have to deal with increasing production costs from inflation. Alamos is one of the few companies that found a way to get their future costs lower. A lot of the near term growth is coming and lower all in sustaining costs from improvements through synergies of the Magino Island Gold mining complex. To explain this chart a bit, you have the Magino mine on the left of the chart, and the Magino mill is in the middle processing ore. And the Island Gold mine is on the far right. These assets are located right beside each other. In 2024, the Magino mine was feeding the Magino mill, and Island Gold mine was feeding the Island Gold mill. However, in 2025, the Island Gold mine will no longer use the Island Gold mill. The feed instead will go to the Magino mill for processing. This will help lower all-in sustaining costs by using one mill instead of two. In 2026 and beyond, the production from the Island Gold mine will double to 2,400 tons per day, again lowering costs as well as increasing production. The company is also looking at expanding the Maginot Mill after 2026 to around 15,000 to 20,000 tons per day over the long term. Here's the guidance from 2025 to 2027. So you can see the numbers and the ranges. The Island Gold District will produce an estimated 275 to 300,000 ounces of gold for this year, 330 to 355,000 ounces for next year, and 375 to 400,000 ounces in 2027. So a nice steady growth profile with costs also being lowered. Let's go back and check the recent history of how the company has performed. Here's a chart showing fantastic EBITDA growth, growing rapidly from 46 million to over in 2025 estimated value of $1 billion. Some more important historical performance here. The company has delivered great growth in the past. Top row is total increase, and the bottom row is on a per share basis. Important to show the per share basis to prove the company is not growing through just issuing a huge amount of shares. Gold production from 2014 to 2025 estimate is up 332% on a per share basis. Gold production is up 31% in the same time frame. Mineral reserves are up 665% from 2014 to 2023 on a per share basis, up 127%. Cash flow from operations is up 1,753%. And on a per share basis, it's an increase of 463%. All are industry leading numbers. Here's a chart of the 5-year price performance of Alamos, represented by the candles, versus the price performance of GDX, the gold mining index, the red line near the bottom. Fantastic outperformance by Alamos as well on this chart, gaining 232% compared to a return against the benchmark GDX of only 34%. The company has really performed well. Outstanding job by management. There's little wonder why the stock has had such a great historical performance. Alamos is the type of company that I try to align myself with due to their strong historical performance and bright future. The key investment takeaways for Alamos are they also have a very clear growth path plan that is fully funded, bringing production from 605,000 ounces to 900,000 ounces. The company is also projecting all-in sustaining costs to come down 10% from now until 2027. Proven management team that has grown production per share, cash flow per share, and increased mineral reserves on a per share basis throughout the history of the company. Definitely a great name to add to your watch list. As always, please do your own research on the stock. This is not financial advice. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.